Hello everybody. Welcome on in to our live stream. I'm going to say the whole title of the live stream. I was joking earlier that it's a pretty long title, but I'm going to go in there. So welcome everybody to the Train Sim World 6 preview live stream, Southern BR Class 717. I just said 717. 171 and BR 377/3 with the East Coastway Remastered. Welcome. Today joining us we have, thank you Tyler, thank you. Today joining us, we have Matt Beddleston, our executive producer of Trains, and Tyler, who is from Rivet Games. We're always happy to have Tyler with us. Always a good time. Always a good the vibes are always immaculate, and also our timetable pro. So yes, we already had a few questions in the chat about a release date. I'm going to open up the stream by saying at some point in February. We're looking at some point in February. There's not a lot of February left, but at some point in February, we're looking at getting this live. But you're going to be able to take a proper look at it today. We've got a couple of riveting services for you. Sorry. And oh my god, was that you covered your face? Oh wow, just talk about being in a team.
It was that bad. I'm sorry.
We've got a couple of really great services for you today. I'm going to say riveting services. And at the same time, Tyler could talk to us a little bit about the timetable. We've got the Q&A at the end of the stream, which Tyler and Rivet have answered some of the questions in the Q&A thread. We've got pricing details, which I can go over now at the start just for a little bit. So it's £14.99 British pounds, €17.99 or £17.99. That might be incorrect. I might have incorrect prices in front of me. So while I'm correcting that, because scratch that, ignore me. Let me just confirm that. It doesn't sound right in my head. While I'm having a look at that, Matt, would you like to do a little introduction? 171 and 377/3 at East Coastway Remastered introduction. Do you want to get the old splash screen up?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a splash screen. I've just got a game I can play. So
little introduction.
No one gave me a splash screen.
171. So, 171.
Oh, hello, I've got my
sparkles.
There we go. Right, if you could hear a double, that was just because I hadn't muted the stream. I've muted it now, don't worry. Right, so East Coastway. So there's two things we're looking at here tonight. We're looking at East Coastway Remaster, which is a free update for people who already own East Coastway. And we're also looking at the 171 and 377 pack, which is a pack that Harry will remind you, will figure out the right pricing. $12.99 says a bunch of people.
That's correct, yes. I had the wrong pricing. Don't ask me where I got that from, but we have the right price. We have the right pricing now.
So yes, $12.99, that's for the pack. But if you don't want the pack, then there is the East Coastway Remaster. That is a free update if you own East Coastway. But the 171 and the 377/3 pack adds quite a lot to the East Coastway route. So if you're a fan of the East Coastway route, it's kind of an obvious. It's going to give you a lot of cool stuff. So the remaster does not include the new timetable. The new timetable was built around the 171 and the 377/3. In fact, you'll notice there is actually a dedicated 377/3 timetable. Tyler, you want to explain to me the difference between these two timetables earlier on? Do you just want to reiterate that for the viewers?
Yeah, so this pack comes with two timetables. They are identical, except one has the 3773 on the Seaford and Lewis services, and the other one has the class 313, which is a different loco DLC. The reason we have two, and the reason we included the 3773, is we didn't want to ship a timetable that was lacking all of those services. For people who don't own the 313 or who want to play this 3773, you can choose to play that or the 313.
There you go. So yeah, obviously to use the 2018 timetable, you'll also need the 313. So if you don't have the 313, then you'll be able to use the 377/3. I've seen someone asking, does the 171 and the 377/3, are they in the pack? Yes, they are both in that one pack for the $12.99. So the remaster itself I'm going to start playing the first scenario, but Tyler, I don't know if you want to just cover off some of the things that are in the remaster, just generally. We're on the 2018 timetable. Just have a sorry before we do that. Just a quick look at the timetable. So we've got 171, the 395. What's the 395 doing?
That is a Javelin Rail Tour in
Javelin?
November. It
Oh, a
runs
Javelin Rail Tour.
playable from Brighton to Eastbourne.
Nice. Then we've got the Class 31, presumably on the Heritage Rail Tour as previously. Flying Scotsman, Class 47, Class 20, the 313, 33, 37, lots of older stock. 375.
That's the diversion, based on photos I saw where there was a landslip, so they were diverting empty coaching stock over the East Coastway. It's playable in both directions between Lewis and Eastbourne.
Okay. 377.
That substitutes in randomly, so you can choose that's the /2 with the pantograph.
Yeah. Okay.
You can substitute it in for the 3774.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. They got 3774 here. 387, presumably running up and down the main line. Are these depot moves to 17?
Yep, depot moves. There's also some, I think they're seasonal, some very early morning diversion via Lewis. That's something that the drivers have to keep current on. And if they have some sort of overnight engineering services, engineering works on the Brighton main line that run late, they'll sometimes divert some of the early morning trains via Lewis.
Oh,
those are playable with the 387 and the Class 700.
Oh, cool. Excellent. So 40, 45 on rail tours, 44 on rail tours, 66 is doing freight, if I remember rightly.
Yep, there's freight that comes with the route. There's also the railhead treatment train.
Excellent. Yeah. And then we got the 700.
Yeah, so you've got the diversion services I mentioned. They also, in 2018, were doing mileage accumulation runs between Three Bridges and Eastbourne. So those are playable between Lewis and Eastbourne.
Yeah. Cool. Right. That's so the other. So we've got the /7 and the /8. What's the difference between the two?
/7 has 2 cars. /8 has 4 cars, and they're both used on this route.
Super. Right. So we're doing 1 Golf 21 first. Change that so that the weather doesn't suddenly make it impossible to see.
I believe you want December.
Oh.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, it does say December. Okay, I didn't see that. Will it matter?
I think there's a rail tour I wanted you to pass, but...
Okay, I will... No, that's fine. We can restart for December. Just got in the route and came back out again. A little tease there for everybody. They'll be raging in the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, you saw the Todd 4 lighting for just a moment.
171, 1 Golf 21, and we want December. Yeah?
Yep.
Right, here we go. Let's get powered up, put that in forward, and we will go to the right hand side. Let's have a quick look around. Feeling that Todd 4 lighting.
Which service?
Oh, it's doing 1G10. Oh.
Oh, it wasn't me mistyping this one. Okay,
No. I'm sure I typed 1G10 on, but I think I have a sneaky suspicion I didn't select it. It's a very picky UI that requires you to actually click what you want and tell the game what you want. I don't know. That telepathy mod needs to come soon.
I was going to say, you know what? The community being so chill in the chat that first time, but now I'm curious. Now I'm curious.
Yeah, one mistake too many. Eddie, I'm not late yet. I haven't started yet. Can't say I'm late yet.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks more like Brighton, not the other Brighton at the other end of the route.
Woo!
Alright, open the doors. Headlights on. Safety systems on. Let's have a look around. Welcome to Brighton. Lots of fun things going on down here. Just Gatwick again. It's Gatwick. 3 on 3 over there.
It's not already going wrong.
Galore, couple to zeros.
My favourite comment of the night is so far a typo. And it says only Matt can mees up. It's supposed to be mess up, but they've typed MEES. I enjoy the irony, you know? Give him a break, it's late, it's 7:10.
Get the door shut, ready to go.
Well, we've got the automatic guard buzzer, but if you close the doors early, I guess the guard will tell you to go early.
Looks so nice in Todd 4 Lane. No idea what this room does. Not a clue. Must be storage. Closet of some sort even. Right, let's go. We're off to Lewis. Oh, I have to put it in forwards as well.
Service to Ashford International, calling at Lewis, Hargate, Eastbourne, Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Normans Bay, Coombe Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings, Orr, Three Oaks, Dolan, Winchelsea, Rye, Appledore, Cam Street, and Ashford International. The next station is Lewis.
Get the window open. So we can enjoy some sounds.
There's a lot of love for announcements. I realised I had my sound turned down. Sorry. I can hear it now.
I'll try and I think rail singing's on this, so we'll have a look when we get up to speed.
Rail singing? Is it like Carmen, or is it more like pop music, or?
It's like metal and brass, and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, oh, Metallica. Oh, okay, no, okay.
It is pretty heavy metal, to be fair.
Metallica with a brass band.
I'm sure I've seen covers of that on YouTube.
I would. That would make its way onto my ADHD playlist very quickly. The ADHD playlist, by the way, is basically just 5 songs on repeat that you listen to for the dopamine, like 8 hours a day for 3 weeks, and then you can never listen to them again, or they'll make you like aggressively angry.
I usually have an album that corresponds to every like release I've worked on. Like I've got a playlist that I can't listen to anymore because I worked on it when working on this timetable, for example.
I know.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It has got rail singing.
I can tell you what we have for the East Coastway improvements. I have a giant list in front of me. Either I can do that, or we can we can listen to Tyler go through them. What would you prefer, Tyler? Would you like the community to listen to my dulcet tones or yours?
Turn the game down so
I can read the
hear you
list
better.
too.
I tell you what, you read the list. Wait, you read the list up to updated depot and yard areas around Brighton Station, and then I'll tag in.
Okay, so the main one you're seeing is the Todd 4 lighting update. Everything just looks much crisper. Updated landscape and foliage assets, updated track and ballast, including new track shadows, updated signal visuals, updated light baking for tunnels and stations, new and updated scenery, updated distance scenery. We'll see this later. Lover's Walk Depot is now open. You can drive into it. And updated depot and yard areas around Brighton. All right, Tag, you're it.
Oh gosh. Okay, there's also updated yard area around Eastbourne. They've added the disused Newhaven Marine Station. Rail singing has been added, as we've just heard. I just wanted to listen to that noise. Added AI whistle boards for stock with AI whistle functionality. Fixed some scenery issues, which caused some assets to vanish when... I'm assuming that's when taking screenshots. But I've typed it
that's good.
like
yeah,
a
that was,
crazy person.
Yeah, there was some issues with some of the assets where when you put it in screenshot mode, for some reason they got hidden. So yeah, good to see that fixed. So it was only small things like platforms and stations and things. So.
Okay, delicious. That's been
That's
fixed.
what you wanted.
And we also have station announcements.
Yeah, you'll hear a little more of that once we get closer to Lewis, and then the other services we're playing tonight have more stops, so you'll hear those announcements as well.
Somebody in the chat has asked, will the remaster feature rail singing?
It does.
Yes, it will indeed feature rail singing. We heard it a little earlier.
And not in that list, but something I personally added. Most of this was Liam, but I added one, the most important feature by far. Chat, I challenge you to find all 6 cats on the route. They're all within 500 feet of a station. Most of them are on a station, some of them are a little bit away. 5 of them are pretty easy to find. The 6th one, good luck.
Okay, I've added that on the end of my notes. Added 6 station cats across the route.
Before,
this one is very important. Yeah. Yeah.
My personal Train Sim World 7 feature wish list is I want to be able to click on the cat to pet it and have it meow.
Do for DSW6. just. You know what? I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna raise a ticket for it and be like, oh, it's a bug. It's a bug. The cats are actually supposed to meow. The cats are supposed to meow. We've got cat speculation now, Tyler.
Good. What's the cat speculation? What do they think?
Thinking one at Polgate. Wait. Can you? Okay, they can't see you. Can you give me like a thumbs up or thumbs down if they're right, and I'll not react. Okay, so if it's Polgate, okay. All right. We need Yoshi in TSW. That's a strange crossover.
Dinosaur?
Yeah, I guess. Unless there's a cat, there must be a station cat. Ooh, there must be a station cat that's maybe got that name. Otherwise, that would be extremely random. That would be a crossover. I don't know if that would work. I don't know if there are any trains in Super Mario. Do you know what there are trains in though? Fallout. It only took 20 minutes. Oh, apparently Yoshi is a railway dog.
Oh, of course, yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yoshi.
the Railway Dogs cast.
Railway dog.
If you haven't looked at the Railway Dogs cast, do look it up. It's a good chat.
Dogs cast. Ah. No, not Dogs Castle. The Railway Dogs cast. I want to see a picture of the baby. Oh. I found a picture of the baby. Does he just go train spotting?
He joins in on the Dogs cast as well.
Dog does more train spotting than I do. I need to sort it out.
This 10 always gets me every single time.
Did you spad?
It's more painful than driving into Atlantic Terminal.
Oh, it'd be awful if you had a spad. Honestly, Matt, it'd be terrible. It'd be awful.
I don't know. I'd have to look up to you. You seem to be the expert.
Ow! Ow!
You invited that, Harry.
My feelings. Oh. I'm just gonna tell on you. I'm telling on you. Message Alex.
It was mean.
It's true though. Oh my god. Did you hear about that, Tyler? 2 spads on a live stream. I
was
did 2.
watching.
You were watching? No. No. No.
Well, it was my timetable. So I don't say what I knew was going to happen, but I knew there was a risk.
You were set up.
Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me?
Well, there's your first cat. Turn around, Matt.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Finn. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's got a little name badge.
Yeah, they've all got names.
Where will I find a witness? Somebody will have clipped that. I'm gonna go find it, send it to Alex, and be like, "This is what I have to put up with." Okay, did I set myself up for it? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe. Was I expecting Matt to get sassy? Probably. It is looking great.
Todd 4 does look so much better. Much richer colour.
We have a question for you in the chat, Tyler, which is, are you American, British, or Australian?
I've never been accused of being Australian before. I am American, but my interest in trains knows and respects no borders.
I respect that.
Yeah, that's a
There
good...
shouldn't be borders when it comes to trains. They're all awesome.
Yeah. Some of my favourite trains in the world are American.
Now that the announcement is done, what is your favorite American train, Harry?
F59 PHR probably. Well, if we're talking ones that I can like drive into SW, I love the F59 PHR. It's incredibly fun. If we're talking like American trains, like what's your favorite American train? It's the Union Pacific Big Boy.
Oh, don't, you'll set
Because
them off.
I know. I'm sorry, chat. It's I just like. Do you know what it is? I like trains and locos that look like Elden Ring bosses. That's my. That's what I like. And the Class 66, which does not look like an Elden Ring boss. But that's not American. So
Sometimes you need a shed to put your Elden Ring boss in, right?
Exactly. The humble shed. What's your favourite American train, Tyler?
I have slowly been picking up all the skills to build my own Train Sim World route, because someday I want to build the Hudson Line in the 90s with the FL9, which is
in the 90s?
Nice.
Well, that's when it was used. It could be, I guess I could do the 60s Newhaven
The FL9,
line,
that's
but
a Boco,
That sounds
isn't it?
cool.
yeah, it's got 5 axles, 2 in the front, 3 in the back, which is pretty unusual, and it can run on third rail power into Grand Central. And it's got, it's an F unit, so it's got that beautiful bulldog nose.
Amazing frontage that just is what all trains should look like if they're good.
Yeah. And I have a personal connection. One of the first locomotives I worked with when I worked on the railway was an FL9.
Yeah, but I must admit, I quite enjoyed. We did the FL9 on TS Classic, and it's a good train, good one. I like anything that looks like the standard F series.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a couple of requests for the game volume, Matt, to be turned up.
Oh yeah, I turned it down while you were talking.
No, we're not talking about the Class 70 tonight. That's not happening. There we go. We got pro F59 PHR people in the chat. They're here. My people are here. They're quiet, but they're here.
I like this low winter sun.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, hello. Bit of rock action.
Yeah, there's one of your special services. There's a 3774, I believe, has failed. So they take a Class 37 to drag it from Eastbourne to somewhere in London, I think, for repairs. Selhurst, maybe. But you get to do some shunting out of Eastbourne Yard into Eastbourne Station, and then take it to Lewis.
I remember when we announced this route originally, and we put like the most random screenshot we could think of, the most undefining screenshot you could think of. It was just like, here are rails. And everyone's like, East Coastway's coming! In minutes. And then about 5 more minutes later, there was a Google Earth lat long of exactly where that screenshot was taken.
Oh my god.
It's like, you're really impressive.
If I ever go missing, I don't want search and rescue dogs. Okay, actually, I would like that because
Just send an obscure photo.
Seriously, the TSW community. I'd be like, oh no, I'm being held to ransom. Can you do it at like a train station though, or next to some tracks, please? Like I need just if you're gonna send the ransom photo, it has to be next to some tracks. Otherwise, nobody's gonna know where I am. route teasers. I'd had this discussion with our social media manager when we could guess the route, and the community would get it so quickly, and one day she just sent me a message that said, could you just please just like take a picture of a tree, like 4 different trees and like maybe a fence post. I'm like, a fence post? That's giving them too much, that.
Yeah.
Fence post is too much. Too much. That is a good question for the Q&A section. We might be able to answer that now, which is what trains on the East Coastway Remaster have announcements on board?
It's all the trains that come with the route. So the 171, 3773, 313, 3774. I think that's all of them. I think I've listed all of them.
117. Wait, what was
Oh,
it?
you were writing this down. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. So the
171.
Yep. 3773.
Yeah.
So this pack.
Yeah,
And
got that
then
one.
the trains that come with the original route, which is the 3774
Yeah.
and the 313, which is an older the loco DLC. We'll be playing that next, I believe.
Got it. They're all written down. They're all good.
And of course, there's station announcements as well.
Yes.
Difficult to believe this thing goes 100.
Does it?
So it says.
You get up to 100 on 5 Circle. There's a long straightaway by the airport. And you can just barely hit 100 before you have to slow back down for a curve.
Somebody asking what's new about the remaster again. We'll cover this at the end of the stream as well, so that it's covered in the Q&A section. But we went through this earlier. There's a big old list. We've got top 4 lighting upgrade, updated landscape and foliage assets, updated track and ballast, including new track shadows, updated signal visuals, updated light baking for tunnels and stations, new and updated scenery, updated distance scenery, opened Lovers Walk depot, updated depot and yard areas around Brighton Station, updated yard area around Eastbourne, added disused Newhaven Marine Station, added rail singing, added AI whistle buzz for stock with AI whistle functionality. Fixed scenery issues, which caused some assets to vanish when taking screenshots. We've added station announcements and added 6 station cats across the route. This one is very important.
I don't know why that message just came up saying I got penalty. That's a good one.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what's up with that.
Did you spat?
No,
you didn't. Damn it. How many playable services will there be? Scroll. 300.
300. Go ahead.
No, you go for it.
If you have all the layers, it's 376. If you just have the root and the 3773 and 171 pack, it's 322.
Spot on. Did you have that written down, or did you know it off by heart?
I'm looking at the cheat sheet that you wrote.
The same thing that I'm looking at. At least you're using it. That's good.
I have it open on my second monitor.
Do you have the chaotic, like, 4 different things split over 2 monitors thing?
Not today, but usually I do.
Yeah, that's the way to like level up your work, is to confuse your brain by having loads of stuff open.
Guard, giving you the all clear when the door open.
That's another really good question. That's an interesting question. How about this one, Tyler? How long does it take to build such a remaster?
I don't know. Liam did the remaster. I think it took him somewhere in the neighborhood of a month. But Liam's done several of these now, so he's pretty good at it.
A pro.
Yeah, he's a pro, because I think he started with, was it West Somerset, or...
West Somerset and Great Western.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Great Western. The timetable it took me about 2 months when I first created it 2 years ago, because here's some Train Sim World lore for you. This timetable was originally a mod that I created as the first thing I ever did in Train Sim World, and it did not have the 171 at that point, and it was not in the state you see today. But I worked on it as a free mod, and then later went to work for Rivet, and then later talked to my coworkers and said, hey, I've got this timetable, do we want to paint the 170 green and obviously, you know, make all the detailed changes to it, and that was sort of the basis of this pack. So it had quite a bit of work since it was a mod, but that's how it originally started.
I like a good history story. I can't even comprehend making things. I just assume that, like, people type numbers on a screen and then magic happens. It's like a wizard. Like, game devs are basically wizards, and they type numbers on a screen and then the numbers make things happen.
I wish it was that easy.
Yeah, I know it's not. I once went to my partner is a gameplay engineer, not at Dovetail, because I've mentioned that before. They're like, he works for Dovetail. I'm like, no. He was a different company, but he's a gameplay engineer. And when I came downstairs once and he had his head in his hands, and I was just like, are you okay? He was like, I'm just trying to work out some advanced trigonometry for some physics. I was like, cool. I'm gonna go and get a cup of tea. Do you want one? He's like, yes, please. I'm like, okay, I'll leave you alone.
Those sorts of moments for me are not super common. Maybe a couple times a week I'll have 1 hour of really serious focused thought where I've got the the mind palace cat with like the equations in midair.
Yeah.
That GIF. Most of the time, a lot of game development is just iteration. Timetable development certainly is, where you put all your services in, and then you're trying to get to run without any delays, and you're just iterating through the process, and you see this train is delayed, so you look at the playback and see why it's delayed, so you fix it, and then you sim it again, and then a different train is delayed. So it's definitely hard work. I wouldn't say it's magic.
Yeah, it sounds really complicated. I'm famously like bad at maths, but I'm good at talking to people. So I have my uses at Dovetail, just not for wizardry, not for software wizardry. I understand it to an extent, though. Just don't talk to me about advanced trigonometry and physics. Oh no, physics is straightforward for trains sims. Like, not straightforward as in like easy to do, but like you understand the physics of a train.
Put a train at the top of the hill, it'll find its way to the bottom.
Yes.
Physics.
Wait, but what if there's no hill?
There's always a hill.
We're on the South Downs, so there's definitely always a hill.
Okay, yeah. It's basically a bowl, no matter where you walk.
You can see a bit of the new yard scenery off to the right here. There's those raised platforms and some walkways for staff to cross the line. And you may notice, I don't know if you're familiar with the old East Coastway timetable, you may notice the yard gets a lot more use now than in the previous timetable. There's some trains that lay over there during the day.
A remaster's done with the PC editor, Fizzy, yeah they are. In fact, the Colne remaster was done with the public editor. The other ones that Liam has done, he does using, because he's internal, he's got the internal editor, which the only real difference is one connects to our network and the other one doesn't. That's the primary difference. No, he uses that. But no, the Colne remaster was done by a community member of Foles World, as you know, using the public editor.
This train is the service to Ashford International, calling at Pevensey and Weston, Pevensey Bay, Norman's Bay, Cooten Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings, Orr, Three Oaks, Dolan, Winchelsea, Rye.
Go. Right, where are we now? We are to Foxtrot 90 in a 313. Yes. And that is October. 313 October, and it's 2 Foxtrot 19. Newhaven back to Brighton. I did click on it this time, yeah? Good. Right. Flying Southerner, you mean DVD, and the 313 does not have DVD. The bug was that it lets you turn it on. I should never have been in there. Right, okay, let's put the master key on. Put it forward.
You may notice this is not a station we're at, or not an active station.
Oh, we're at Marine.
This is the ghost service that uses this the parliamentary service that uses this station every day, or at least did in 2018.
It still makes me smile, the name of that boat. I love it. Right. Yeah, so just to be clear to everybody, correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, but the 313 has been fixed insofar as there is no vigilance device anymore on it. The DSD is still there, but DSD is just going to put the brakes on if you stand up. The one that goes off every 30 seconds is a vigilance device. This doesn't have vigilance device.
Right, and that has been removed. So now you do still have the pedal on the floor that you have to put your foot on, but it doesn't beep at you if you don't do anything for a while. And it doesn't stop you either.
Yeah. Yeah, previously the system was in it, was added to the train, but the audio wasn't, because the audio team weren't expecting it to be added. So, and that was why I think everyone got a bit confused over it. But yeah, that's now been corrected. Rivet have pulled out that vigilance device. Oh, we're not stopping here. We're stopping at the station and true train lengths away.
There are some odd services in here. They're all from the real working timetable from 2018, but this is one of them. There's also one round trip all the way to Eastbourne with the 313. The way you can tell that in the working timetable is it has a G note, meaning it has a guard on board, whereas the 377 services to Eastbourne do not have a guard.
Right. Stop right up to a red light. That's lovely.
This is Newhaven Town. This train is the southern service to Brighton. The next station is Lewes.
Yeah, you also see on many services in this route, you often will get held at a signal. Like if you're making a station stop, they won't clear the signal all the way through. If there's a level crossing just beyond, they'll only clear it once you actually stop at the station, and just to avoid delaying the road traffic more than is necessary.
He says driving with the wrong lights on. You could always watch the barriers go down before Lawrence Adams. You just had to be there at the right point to see it, and quite often what would happen is that the gates would go down long before you got anywhere near them to keep because it has to clear the tracks or 2 blocks ahead of you, or 2 or 3 depending on where you are. So yeah, but this approach means that you will see the gates go down.
Yeah, so you'll see it here at Polegate, Hampden Park. I'm blanking on the name of the station. The other Newhaven, just south of here, headed towards Seaford. Maybe 1 or 2 others, but only on stopping services. If you're not called, if you're not calling at the station, you'll get a green all the way through.
GTA Sandman commute knowledge the blue bug where if you sit in a passenger seat and change the view, you can no longer leave the train. That's the first I've heard of that. Can you make a note of that, Harry? And I'll test that one up.
See, it changes the view. You can no longer leave the train.
Is that on all trains, or is that on specific trains? GTA Sandman.
I think I've already seen.
Well,
that
I've got
and
everybody
raised
else.
it
Has anybody else seen that issue? Flying Southern, question for Tyler. Does the timetable have the 700 diversionary services, like the mod?
Yes, the early morning diversionary services via Lewis are in. I forget if they're seasonal or if they're all the time, but you can play them in any season.
Welcome aboard the Southern service to Brighton, boarding at Lewis, Falmer, Moulscombe, London Road and Brighton. The next station is Lewis.
Hey Harry, I see your favorite train.
Hey, Gil, OSD. Is that EWS?
How do you get a 66 to turn up? Schedule it.
I believe you didn't look at it, Matt. You just drove past it.
I did. We're going to be driving
Yeah.
one later on, so...
Is it going to be an EWS?
Is it what? Is it going to be... I
Is it
don't
going
know.
to be... Tyler, is it? Oh,
Derek
an
got it.
EWS one.
Derek got it. There you go. Well done, Derek. I made Derek a bit ill.
Yes, yeah, I think it's EWS by default, but I mean, with all 66s, you can choose whichever version you want.
I am not watching EastEnders. I am from the north. This is a Corrie household. It's not actually. I don't watch any soaps. What I was trying to do was just make a little note of that bug that somebody mentioned earlier, because I think I've already raised a ticket on that. Because even though I might not respond to every single person on the forums who says that they've got bugs reported, I do try and raise as many tickets as I can. I'm fairly certain I've seen that one. I'm just having a look. So I'm just going to be quiet for a second. You should be thanking me. This is a godsend. I'm actually being quiet for a sec while I concentrate. Double yellow. That's right. You're getting a call out, double yellow. EastEnders. Blinking heck.
Those are some of the whistleboards you just passed. I saw you were blowing for them. I believe the AI trains now also blow their horns for them.
Oh, cool.
And you're not stopping at Southeast.
Oh,
In
yeah.
2018,
Good, thank you for
every
highlighting
other
that,
train.
because they would totally have
We
stopped.
are now approaching Lewis.
I think the announcements might think you're stopping.
This is Southeast. This train is the Southern service to Brighton. The next station is Lewis.
I opened a bug for that a couple days ago, so it'll get fixed. But yeah, every other service stops at Southeast in 2018.
Almost at Lewis. A couple miles. Apparently where it says London Road, it should actually say London Road Brighton. if you want to pass that one back, Tyler.
Oh, the audio should say London Road, Brighton.
Apparently.
My list. You're really playing in hard mode without the track monitor, Matt.
I'm going to show you something in a minute. I'm cheating. I am being cheaty face. Everyone's so impressed I'm playing without the track monitor, but oh, you can't see my camera. Oh no, so I can't show you what I'm doing. Excellent. Oh well, let's just pretend I'm doing it correctly then. I'm fine with that. I'll switch to the cameras once we get stopped at Lewis. Barely any point accelerating. The 40's coming up just around here. Did I get the Amazon screen showed us on the previous stream working for the track monitor? Yeah. I spent last weekend. I spent last weekend. It was like 3 hours last weekend, and I wrote my own track monitor, running on a little Raspberry Pi.
Very cool.
We are now approaching Lewis.
I still can't believe I wasn't in the office that day that you brought the 66 controls in, Matt.
Gutted.
My greatest regret in life, honestly. Why did I not just do a 3-hour drive to Chatham?
It's probably everyone's greatest regret, to be fair, not doing a 3-hour drive to Chatham.
I love Chatham. I won't hear anything bad said against Chatham. It's better than Wigan. I did already raise a ticket for that seat issue, by the way. Took me a while to find it because I gave it a wacky title, but I did. So I can check up on that tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you. You wrote it, or did you get AI to do it for you? Don't give all my secrets away, Londo. It's a combination of the two. Yes, I leaned on AI. Mostly because I'm not that familiar with Python.
This is Lewis.
Right, let's just switch back to the cameras a minute. Yeah, so this is what I'm using. I've got a it does just about fit. The wire is as far as it can go, but yeah, it's connected to the game over Wi-Fi, and it's a Raspberry Pi on the back of an 11-inch screen, and it's a touch screen, but I'm not using the touch functionality yet. But it means I've got a track monitor, and I don't have to have it on the screen.
Did no one in chat tell Harry about the Class 66 that we're right next to?
No!
Both of them.
Oh, look at it. It's just covered in dirt. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Wait, what number was that? Oh, that's so close. That's so close to my desk 66.
8 and 10.
My desk 66 is 66005. didn't notice. You failed me, chat. You failed me. Have you seen my desk 66, Tyler?
I have not.
I
feel left out. I don't have a track monitor or a desk 66.
I have. Here it is.
The next station.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh wow, you've got it on quite a nice
This
rolling
is-
road there.
My friend got me the rolling road, and then I was given to this by JP. So the 66 was from JP, and then my friend got me the rolling road, and then was like, "Draw some tracks." I was like, "My house, the space in my house. If I start setting up a miniature, if I start setting up a model railway, we're doomed." Where's it gonna go? Where would it go? Next to the 200 board games? No, chat, you will never see my desk class 66. It is the Hornby class 66. I don't know what you're doing. We had somebody earlier talking about train faults, but also talking about like random events. But I'm fairly certain there's a scenario in this.
This might be
Tyler,
one of
you
the
might be
first
able to give me a
places we
hand
did
with it.
door faults in a scenario.
Gotta find the scenarios.
Are you talking about the emergency speed restriction?
Yes, because because of the truck.
Yes, one of the scenarios has a truck, a lorry, if you will, that gets stuck under a low bridge in Lewis. And I actually wrote this scenario before Train Sim World 6, before I knew Train Sim World 6 was going to have temporary speed restrictions as a feature. So I implemented them in a completely separate way, but it has an emergency speed restriction with AWS magnets and a Dalek and the signs, and it sort of teaches you how to react to it. And there's the truck that's all kind of crunched up under the bridge.
Nice.
Oh, really? Has that been modelled?
Yeah, I got the art team to make me a crunched up truck.
No way! I can't believe I haven't seen that. Well, do you know what? I've got some capture I need to do tomorrow. I'm going to take some screenshots for socials. I'm going to have a little peek.
Yeah, go for it. It's
Tyler, did the route get enabled for temporary speed restrictions?
I don't know. Do you have them enabled? Because I haven't seen
Yeah,
one
I've
yet.
not seen them, so I was just curious about it, and someone asked in the chat.
Maybe not. I don't know. Well, you had a train fault earlier, but obviously that's different. That's different.
Yeah. Train fault's clearly working. I was on the 171. I've not had one so far on the 313.
Will there be a scenario where we can couple a 171 to a 377?
Yes, that is a different
Yeah.
scenario. A 377 fails, and you're driving a 171 back from Selhurst. I think going to Eastbourne. But anyway, the signaler asks you, because you're in the most convenient spot, to couple onto it and drag out of the way.
Is it so? That's the unit drag that's it's failed at Berwick.
Yes. Yeah.
Did I say Berwick right?
No.
I don't know.
Berwick.
Oh, there's also
Oh my
also
God.
detonators in that scenario, just like in Riviera.
Detonators?
Yeah, little explosives you put on the rail, so when you're approaching a disabled train, they go bang, something goes shotgun at the train. It's quite loud in real life. Not quite so scary in the game, but it basically makes you pay attention, tells you there's a train very close ahead of you.
Oh my god. We have an official shed hater in the chat, so... So, Berwick. That's what I said. I said it was Berwick.
Oh, it is Berwick. Oh, okay. I stand
Berwick?
corrected.
Are they pulling my leg? Are they having a laugh though? Is this like
You can't tell me.
when I thought that Bicester was called Bicester?
See, that's Bicester.
My favourite thing. Yeah, well, this is, you know, whenever somebody says, like, it's usually, like, to somebody from America, and they're like, how do you pronounce this? And it's Worcester. Like, I don't even know, okay? I don't even know. It took me a very long time to know that it was Worcester.
My favourite one is Loughborough.
Lugabrugga.
Lugabrugga.
Lugabrugga. Edinburgh.
Totally forgot to actually put the brakes on.
I don't like this chat anymore. Somebody is saying it's Berwick. You know what? This is one for Google.
This train is the southern service to Brighton. The next station is Moulscombe.
Cholmondeley, isn't that like Chumley or something?
Oh, that's interesting. Apparently it's Berwick in Pennsylvania, but it is Berwick in the UK.
I'm sure the UK version came much much earlier.
No, don't, because that means that my pronunciation was correct. Okay, the Pennsylvania version. That's what I was talking about. What were you saying, Tyler?
I grew up very near Worcester, Massachusetts, which we have in Train Sim World. So I have no trouble with British pronunciations because all of the New England pronunciations are just like regular England pronunciations.
It's not called New England for simple reasons, or for complex reasons rather.
Oh, Utoxeter is a good one.
No, UK people can't pronounce UK cities, Candace. It's pretty much a known fact.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like we have a Gillingham here, and there's a Gillingham as well, and they're constantly getting mixed up.
Yes,
spelled
Pro
exactly
Legend.
the same,
What's wrong?
which obviously is good.
There are a lot of towns called Berlin in the U.S., and before World War II, they were all pronounced Berlin, and then got changed.
I like Arkansas as for like spelling versus pronunciation.
Why is it not Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are now
We'll never know.
Moulscombe.
Oh, favorite UK stations we've been asked about.
Whichever one gets me to where I'm going. I'm a simple person.
On this route, my favorite is Lewis. It's a very pretty station, and there's
I agree, actually. Lewis is
lots of
very
interesting things to see.
That one that's right next to the sea. I had a look at it yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday or the day before? It was the day before. And there's like caravans next to it.
You mean Seahaven?
Is that Seahaven? That was quite nice. I like that one.
Welcome aboard the Southern Service to Brighton, boarding at London Road and Brighton.
We're not bullying Tyler. We're not doing that.
Is London Road.
Don't worry, Tyler. Ignore the chat, Tyler. Ignore him.
I'm not reading chat. I can't read the chat and the stream and my notes. Are they asking me to pronounce UK place names?
Aluminium.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one's just spelled differently in
I was
American
going to say,
English.
it's not even just pronounced differently, it's spelled differently.
I didn't know that.
The Americans take all the British
We
words
are
and
now
just take random letters
London
out of them.
Road.
Oh, I do like oregano though. It sounds better to say in a northern accent than oregano. You sound much more northern when you say oregano.
I'd say if it's oregano, you'd expect to be folding it or something.
Yeah. Go on, Matt. Perfect stop. Another perfect stop. Hey, look at that!
London Road.
London Road.
For me, it's this construction work over here, scaffolding, sets the tone for this whole area. It's the thing I always remember about driving up and down here is that scaffolding for me just makes the place look like it's all under construction. But it isn't, obviously, but it's funny the things that stick.
Is the scaffolding there permanently, or just when the
Yeah,
route was set?
it's permanent. Well, it's permanent in the route. Obviously, it's probably. I don't even know if it was ever there in reality.
I
They're
don't
done
know.
with it by now.
I should hopefully be done.
Well,
with it by
you
now.
say that, but that stretch of the M6 up near Wigan has been had roadworks for like 10 years on it, so you never know.
Service to Brighton, boarding at Brighton only.
I know we get a lot of requests to update routes, like
the next
the
station is
updating Great Western Express to have, the Elizabeth line, but I kind of like the sort of time capsule aspect of I can just step back to a previous year and
Brighton.
live in that year.
Like a little time machine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, somebody understands me. Londo said that they have to drive on that stretch of the M6 far too often. Like, they know which bit I'm talking about. And literally, Tyler, and maybe Matt, if you've never been there, there's like a stretch of the M6. I can't remember the exact junction, but it's like coming off towards Warrington, just after a place called Thelwall Viaduct, which is beautiful to drive over. I love Thelwall Viaduct. And it's had roadworks, I think, for 10 years. And I still to this day don't know what they're doing. Because it ain't HS2. It's not that. I can tell you that. Not up north. So I have no idea what those roadworks are. But it's been, like, I'm not even joking, it's been 10 years. So it would not surprise me. If the scaffolding was still there, we could just say that the scaffolding, if it's still there, maybe they're doing whatever they're doing in that station. But also to the M6.
It's the same construction company doing both, I'm sure.
This is Brighton.
It is where the
train terminates.
canal goes underneath that. Well, it's not the canal, actually. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, the canal goes underneath that wall. Imagine HS2 in TSW. Yeah, you know what, Matt? 20 years. I can think about adding HS2.
Do you want to get off the train here and see if you can hear any station announcements? I'm
I
not sure
haven't heard
exactly
any
when
so
they
far.
play.
Let's have a little listen. Oh.
$8.22, $8.27.
I think they normally play 5 minutes before departure. So we might not be here at the right time to hear any without waiting around for a while.
Got some nice comments in the chat about Brighton. It's looking busy and realistic. Looks lovely in Todd 4.
That's probably the next one to go. That's more than 5 minutes away.
Harry, can you ask Matt, is this the end of the remasters, or is there hopes to do more in the future?
I'd love to do more. As with all things, when there's something to talk about, we'll talk about it. But I'm not going to sit here and promise you that there's more to come. This is the remasters that we have to talk about. But yeah, I'm always trying to do more, because taking a favourite route and making it even better it's a good thing, isn't it? And you've all told us you want a Brighton mainline remaster. Don't worry, we're here. I just don't know when or how I do it at the moment, that's all. Oh, Lecky coming in there.
Platform 6,
Here
4,
we go.
8, 27, Southern, Service 2, London Victoria, Calling at Haywards Heath, Gatwick Airport, East Croydon, Clapham Junction, and London Victoria.
Right. Okay, so we heard an announcement. Right, what are we doing now? We are doing 377 5F41. This time we're on the other timetable.
Yep. So for anyone who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, there are two DLCs. There are two timetables in this DLC. They're identical, except one has a 313 and the other one has a 3773. They do the same service, just which train you get.
77, and we're doing 5F 41 in
41.
July. Part 1. 2 whole minutes.
You can do part 2 if you want. It's just you just change ends and then go into Brighton.
That was my doorbell, everybody.
I like it. They was assuming it was me. No deliveries for me, not this month. Spent too much money on a tattoo.
Well, my wife said I just had her food delivered, or my new mouse has arrived for the work PC, because the one I've got was driving me absolutely up the wall. Headlights.
I've got a new mouse as well, Matt. How coincidental. I haven't set it up yet.
It's pretty much just an Electrostar on the inside. You can also see the depot structure is opened up here. You can go inside it.
This was all closed before, wasn't it?
I believe it was opened up on Brighton Main Line, so we just brought over the asset from that.
you've got the MX Master. That's what I've got coming today, Flying Southerner, somewhere between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. I've got a Razer. I mean, this one is a Razer Viper Ultimate, which I love. It's such a good mouse. But I've got a different Razer, a cheap Razer, on my office PC, and the mouse wheel is actually driving me insane.
We've had a question about the differences in the class 377/3.
I am by no means an expert on the differences between the different Electrostar subtypes. The main one is the 3773 is 3 cars instead of 4.
There's also older headlight clusters.
Yes, that's the other main one that everyone wanted to see.
And the interior.
Yes, I believe the interior is different, but I couldn't tell you how.
It's 2+2 seating with first class only on one end. I remember because I wrote this a couple of days ago for the article.
I just want to point out to anyone everyone in chat who can't see the stream script, none of this is written down, so I don't know it and Harry does. So
I'm sorry, I've got an advantage over you. You didn't read.
Harry.
You didn't read my coming soon article? My first ever coming soon article? My first one, Tyler? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to make you feel bad in return. Maybe I didn't write down that very vital information that I should have written down. Maybe I didn't. But did you read my coming soon article? No.
I wasn't criticizing. I was giving you props for knowing train facts.
Oh, in that case, I'm sorry. Sorry for my outburst. Oh no.
I'm very glad that you were able to jump in and give the facts that I didn't know and maybe should have.
No, I'm sorry. Wait, let me send you my coming soon article. Have I mentioned that I wrote a coming soon article? Oh.
There's another unit there.
Dovetail Live! Please, why are you not working? Oh, it worked. Okay. Yeah, it's this article. It's this one. It's that one. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna send it to Tyler separately.
Get out of my chair.
Ta-da! Yeah, poor Tyler. Yeah. It's okay, Tyler. The chat are in your corner. Next time we have a live stream, it's like, hey Tyler, you want to join us? No, Harry's mean. Harry's mean and yells at me. Okay, good.
I'm having a good time.
Good. Okay.
I love being on these streams because it's so nice to see the product of all the time and effort that I've put into development pay off, and often your chat hasn't seen the route, so you've got all sorts of interesting questions I can answer. Matt and Harry, you haven't always seen the route nearly as much as I have, so it's nice to be able to show off what I've been working on a little bit.
It's fresh eyeballs.
Yeah.
Okay, we've had this mentioned in the chat about the 377 sounds. As far as I'm aware, and judging by the reactions in the chat, the audio hasn't been changed in the 377/3 from the originals. I don't think
Correct.
I don't think we've said anywhere that it is.
The audio for the 3773 is copied directly from the East Coastway 3774. Now this is different audio from the Brighton mainline 3774, which it has a different license, which is why we can't just copy that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Matt, you might know more of the details than I do.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I can't remember exactly where the East Coastway one came from, but I think the Brighton mainline one I think comes from a well-known train audio designer, and yeah, it's only licensed on that route.
No, Nathan, not awkward. Just because I don't really know anything about it, it's difficult for me to, I don't even know. Focus on, I guess. Not focus on, but understand. Because I didn't, I've never known anything about the audio. But
For anybody who does feel particularly strongly about the 3774 and playing the Brighton mainline version, you can select the Brighton mainline version when you're selecting a 3774 service on this route. So if you really want the other train, you're free to drive it. You can also select the 3772 from West Coast Mainline. Matt, I would suggest reading the instructions a little differently. A little more closely.
I don't read instructions. Don't be daft. Why is it still beeping? Oh, because of the DSD.
You may have to shut down that cab in order to uncouple, I'm not sure.
Oh yes, I've got to make the other cab active, haven't I? Oops, no, not an emergency.
Yeah, so this formation comes out of the depot as 2 units, and then you uncouple it at Brighton to form 2 different trains. And that's, again, from the working timetable. It also is available, the timetable copy with the 313 has the same thing, so you can do that with that train as well.
Am I uncoupling? Where am I uncoupling it from? Does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
No, don't do that. Uncouple button. Somewhere, we go. Oh, I see. Now it wants me to pull forward. Got you. Hang on. Oh, that is shut. Okay. Thought maybe I'd left the gangway open.
I appreciate your dedication to passenger safety.
It makes a change, right?
interesting question in the chat. Maybe one for Matt. Back in the day, what was the decision-making process in choosing East Coastway instead of West Coastway?
I don't actually remember.
It
That was
not
such a
before your
long time ago
time.
we did this route. I don't remember
How long have
what
you been here for, Matt?
All of the time.
All the time.
All of the time. Since the dawn of the time. No, I can't remember
Since the
what the
age of the
decision-making
dinosaur.
process was that got us to East Coastway. I can remember most, but that one, I must admit, I can't remember.
Is it like it's more of a fan favourite? Do people? This is one for me. Do people prefer the East Coast way to the West Coast way? Is it
I mean,
like
the first thing
prettier
is we
drive?
wanted
Is
to do
more
we wanted
interesting?
to do an Electrostar route. We wanted it to be short and manageable because the window it was fitting in wasn't a long one. But the Electrostar was the single most requested train at the time, and we couldn't get Brighton Main Line in that window. So we were looking at other options, and I think we liked East Coastway with the branch line down to Seahaven. And I can't remember whether we looked into how much we looked into West Coastway. But no, sorry, that's a really unsatisfying and unhelpful answer, I'm afraid. Did we want to do a quick guard mode on 377? Did you suggest, Tyler?
Yes. 2F95 is one of the Lewis shuttles. It's nice and short, or you can quit after a few stations.
Seaford, not Seahaven, Seaford. I don't know where I get Seahaven from. Probably because there's a Newhaven in Brighton, or in the area. You know what, this view is giving me, immediately I spawned here, I was immediately thinking, why am I on the Isle of Wight? This looks so much like Ride.
The Isle of Wight.
Yeah, I don't know, like I said, my brain doesn't work very well. It just makes stuff up these days. Well, actually, I'm supposed to be guarding
guard
this,
mode?
aren't I? I'm in drive mode autopilot.
It's muscle memory.
Right. 377. 2F95. Yep. July. I'll keep it in custom. Doesn't give me the option to guard.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, well.
I'll note that down. I would say go back in the menu and see there's a little ticket icon next to services that are eligible for guard mode.
Maybe it's a bad service. That's okay.
A bad service.
Yeah, none of them show up as guardable.
Does the 373 not have a guard? Try the 3774. Because that's also new in the remaster.
There you go, got some tickets on this one. So 2F95.
Well, it won't.
Sorry?
I guess pick any service at random. I'm not sure it really matters for guard mode.
Let's go with
maybe a Seaford, one Foxtrot 11.
We don't have to run the whole service on guard mode as well, just in case
Yeah.
you wanted to have a look at freight or.
Just thinking something that has station stops.
right.
Yes. Did you get announcements? The announcements were. We were listening to them earlier.
The doors opened automatically. Where's my guards panel?
believe it's right there.
Oh yes, you just close the doors on this, don't you?
At some point, I would go through the Q&A as well. Might be good to do that while you're doing guard mode. I don't know. How easily distracted are you feeling this evening, Matt?
I'm always easily distracted, but you go for it.
Okay. Do you want to do the Q&A now, Tyler? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good for Q&A whenever.
Cool. Okay. All right. Let me just make a note of the time. It's 8:37. That's an hour and 37 minutes in. Okay. Cool. 1 hour and okay. Helps me with time stamping. Okay. Questions. Hello, everyone. We're now in the Q&A section. If you're watching live, cool. If you're watching in the past, great. And if you're not watching at all, then I'll copy and paste the answers and put them into the Q&A section in the forums. Okay, so first question is, will the Class 700s be extended to 12 car formations?
No, both the playable and AI Class 700 services use the 8-car are all...
Lewis, Cooksbridge, Plumpton, Wivelsfield, Haywards Heath, Gatwick
Okay,
Airport,
okie dokie.
East Croydon, Clapham Junction, and London Victoria.
Sorry, I stopped talking so we could hear the
The
announcement.
next
Yeah.
is Bishopston.
Are we all done?
She done? Yeah, so they all use the reduced length formations that we have from Southeastern High Speed, which is the 8-car version.
Regarding the 5 Circle and Birmingham Cross City 170s, will the improvements to the Class 171 also be available to the aforementioned trains on launch or in a future update?
It'll be a future update, not on launch. Most of the announcements have been small. Like, you'd have to know what you're listening for. I know our audio engineers has worked on the in-cab sound, including running sounds, but it's pretty subtle, so you'd have to sort of know what a real 171 sounds like, or be comparing them to the older version. But yeah, those will be coming in the future.
Can we hope that after the Class 313 gets a suspension feature, the Class 314 on Cathcart Circle Line will also receive this upgrade?
This is Bishopston.
You can hope, but at least at Rivet, we have no plans to work on the 314.
We've got no plans at the moment either, but
Yeah.
it would make sense. But I don't have a plan for that at the moment.
Nice. Do you need to buy the pack to get both new timetables, or are they included in the remaster?
You need to buy the pack to get the new timetables. The remaster only includes the original timetable.
Yep.
Service to London
They're,
Victoria.
they don't come together. They're separate add-ons.
Wivelsfield, Gatwick Airport.
The next question was about seeing guard mode. So
Yes, you can see guard mode.
here it
We'll
is.
show it to you approximately now.
Except I'm having a
Yes.
bit of a problem here. It won't shut the doors.
Yeah.
Let me try switching to another control unit.
Stream. seen it. I've seen it. This one's for us, I think, Matt. I've seen this question asked a couple of times. I've never
I think you
noticed
might
a
need to take
problem.
that one back to the team, Tyler. That's not working.
I will bug that.
I will make a note of that as well now.
Right, okay, let's do the 66 then. Sorry about that, folks.
On 377.
Right, 6 Yankee 55. Proper trains.
There we go. I've highlighted that. Yeah, something that we've had a couple of questions. I've seen this pop up a couple of times, Matt. I personally have not seen an issue with this, but I've had a couple of questions asking if the Class 66 is going to get updated audio.
No plans at the moment. I don't think we've
it's
had a new source for the 66 audio yet.
I've seen a lot of 66s. I don't know. Maybe my hearing's not great, but I think I would sound pretty similar.
They're pretty
Yeah,
old
all the
sounds, though,
time.
to be fair. I mean, it wouldn't hurt
Oh,
for a refresh.
is it the
so.
age? Okay. You can hear them. You can hear the Class 66 from my house if I open the window. I don't live that close to a station or anything, but I do have a bridge, and the 66 is the primary freight around here, and you can hear them screeching their way through our local station. Ibby Real Trains, we specifically picked this 66 service because you said you hate 66 the Class 66. No, we actually didn't. This was pre-planned, but I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna let you believe that we picked this service because you said that you hate the Class 66. So now you're getting the Class 66. Yeah, I love this train. Heck yeah! Are you going to use the 66 controllers for this run?
No.
Boo!
Well, you've now avoided all 3 opportunities to spad, the really obvious ones. So,
No.
I guess you won't be showing Harry up.
Oh.
I tried, Harry. I tried to give him runs that would have spads, but.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's okay. It's all right, Tyler. You gave it your best. Oh no! Somebody has a grudge against me. I'll add you to the list.
Oh, steady on. You don't want to get on Harry's list. That's a bad time.
I have the list. It's not that much of a bad time. It's only a bad time like 24 hours of the day.
How long have you been on Harry's list, Matt?
Matt's
I wasn't
not
aware I was on the
Matt-
list.
No, Matt is a sweet, lovely angel who could do no wrong apart from when he shows me up.
Okay,
by
no one's going
not
to believe you
spadding.
if you say it like that.
I have all the time in the world for Matt. Don't tell anybody I'm being nice though, like in my team. Otherwise, they'll expect me to like stop telling dad jokes for the mental well-being.
No, that wouldn't
or
be allowed.
something.
You have to keep telling dad jokes.
You've got to tell the dad jokes every Friday,
tell the
and whenever
dad
they're
jokes.
like, I get like the groans or like people putting their head in their hands, and I'm like, this feeds me. Like this is sustenance.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. That's what I keep telling people, and they're like, "Oh, do you have to?" I'm like, "Well, as long as you react like that, yeah, clearly."
Yes, absolutely. Yes. You're not on the list, Josh. Don't worry. I think the community are worried that I have a list now. Like, do I correct this, or do I just let it spiral? No, I don't have a list. Or do I? No. Or. Depends what you say about the 66. Oh, Jason, Matt isn't in the Friday meeting where I tell the dad joke. So it's like
That's
an actual
what makes it
treat.
even sweeter by encouraging Harry, because I know I'm basically setting off a stink bomb in somebody else's bedroom. Yeah? I'll get a message from Alex going, seriously? Why are you encouraging? I'm like, because it's so good. And the more you keep it lying like this...
I'm having a sneak peek at tomorrow's. Oof. Okay, that one's... Oh, that one's weak even from me. Last week's was pretty good. Did I this is some new information about me that you might not have known about. The community especially, but you know, Tyler and Matt. I actually used to work for a clock factory. Oh my goodness! I just noticed who that was.
Yeah, there's your Scotsman Rail tour.
Yeah, that was exciting. Oh my god. What's the name of this? What's the name of this service, Tyler? I want to have a look at this tomorrow.
This is 6Y55.
6Y55. Oh yeah, we've got this written down. I want to have a little look at this tomorrow. I might take me pictures tomorrow.
What train was that? It was the Class 33 Hauling Flying Scotsman.
Flying Scotsman is of course also playable, but on that one, you know, it's just being dragged.
Having a little day trip. Oh, the Harry Law. Oh yeah. Okay, so you may not know this about me, but I used to work in a clock factory. Used to make clocks. But unfortunately, one day I was pulled into a disciplinary. I know, it's shocking that I was pulled into a disciplinary. I am a model worker. I am very good at all of my jobs that I've ever been in, but for this one, when I worked at the clock factory, I was pulled aside and taken straight into a disciplinary, and I was fired then and there. And I don't understand why I was fired, honestly. I mean, all I did was put in some extra hours.
Dear, oh dear.
You know, the weird thing is when I was telling this joke last week, JD looked genuinely concerned that I'd like been fired. Like I'd been taken to like a disciplinary hearing and I'd been fired, and he was like, "Didn't mention this in your interview." It's like, no, I've never had a disciplinary. It's a joke. Oh. I'm getting rightly rinsed in the chat for that.
It's only fair.
I didn't get sacked. I've been perfect. I am a hard worker in all of my jobs. Okay, you can check my tickets, my bug tickets. But it was a good joke. It was a good joke, and it did frighten JD a little bit.
I wasn't groaning at your joke at all. I was thinking, man, a day with extra hours, that's what I need.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Changing the clocks, you know, but if you could change the day and actually have 26 hours in the day, I could get all my work done. I get everything that I always want to do done.
And get more sleep.
Yeah.
I'd really like... I like that somebody in the chat said embarrassing, but one thing you have to know about me, Stephen Dutton 3422, is that embarrassment is scared of me. I do not get embarrassed. I will tell bad dad jokes, alright? I will get things wrong. I don't get embarrassed, alright?
Yeah, does Harry sound embarrassed right now? No, not at all.
When we went to an expo with, we went with Metro Rivals, and we went with TSW, and I was on the TSW stand, I was the TSW expert, which is the only time I think I could say that. People would walk past the stand at this expo, and it was a gaming expo. And I would yell at them as they were passing us, and I would yell, "Do you like trains?" And they were like, people would be like, what kind of trains? I was like, do you like a realistic train driving simulation experience, or do you like the underground racing? Blah, 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 blah. I'd talk about the metro. I had a whole shtick that I've completely has disappeared from my head now. And at the end of the day, my lovely other Dovetail colleagues were like, we don't know how you could do that, how you can like yell at people. And that's when the phrase was coined, embarrassment is scared of Harry. And I want it on a t-shirt now. I want it on a mug. Whenever I come to the office, I want my little mug that just says embarrassment is scared of me. It's not an emotion I feel.
It's Richard Simmons has posted the classic. I think you should read that one out.
Alright, let's have a look. Time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana. That's really good. Oh. Ooh. See, you can't be embarrassed when you got to laugh like that, honestly. That was a really good joke. Well done, Matt, for pointing that out. Ooh, and well done, Richard Simmons. That was excellent. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm actually going to copy and paste that. That's getting print screened.
Going on one of the Friday meetings now.
Do you know what? That's going on the good list. I don't have a list.
You keep saying you don't have a list.
I don't have a list.
She's got a list of lists.
Do you know what? I actually love lists. I love lists.
Oh dear, Railway Man. Oh dear.
I actually don't get that one. I'm a being
You let off fireworks, don't you? That's when you like them.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, Canvas has a list. Don't get on Canvas's list. Do you know what? We had one more question. It was on a different page. We had another question on the Q&A section that I didn't see. So I'm sorry to whoever asked that. It was on a different page and I didn't scroll down slightly. So the last question. Oh wait, it's because we already asked it. What trains on the East Coastway Remaster have announcements on board? You answered that one earlier, Tyler. But
Yes.
if you'd like to answer it again.
I'll answer it again for anyone who didn't hear it earlier. The 171, 3773, 3774, and 313. And there's also station announcements. And the station announcements are for all trains, not just trains that have announcements. So like you will hear Thameslink announcements at Brighton.
We heard the lovely announcements earlier as well.
Yep.
No announcements on the 66 though, that'd be weird. Like, who are they going to be talking to? Who are they announcing to? The coal?
I had an interesting bug on a different loco I was working on. It was a locomotive, no passengers on board, and then someone sneezed from the engine room behind me, and I went, oh, I should bug there's the passenger ambient audio set up on a locomotive that should not have it. Just
Oh my
drove along,
God.
And then, achoo! There's no passengers anywhere near me. Who's sneezing?
What if it was haunted?
That is the most likely explanation. It's haunted trains.
we do have. I'm convinced we have a haunted station in TSW. That creepy station that told me to go to, the community told me to go to at Halloween. I can't remember the name of it, but it was so creepy.
Oh, the one on the disused station on Long Island.
Yes, that one. What was that station?
Is it Woodhaven or something?
Woodhaven. It literally sounds like a horror, like Woodhaven.
Woodhaven is a haunted station name for sure.
That is 100%. It was so dark, and like occasionally, do you know the most unsettling thing is? It was so like weirdly quiet, apart from like the ambient sound, and it was dark. And then like occasionally, you'd just get a train barreling through. There's something unsettling about it. It was both my favourite and least favourite experience in TSW. Because I might not be scared of embarrassment, but I am scared of everything else. I'm scared of jump scares. Despite being a massive fan of horrors, I was like, something's going to get me in this. All I'm saying, Matt, is the power that we have to make a horror game, like in a train station. I know that we have the capability after visiting that station.
Tyler, did the 66 get suspension?
I believe so.
I may not be using the 66 that comes in East Coastway, to be fair. I think I picked Great Western. It should have the 60 suspension as well, actually, but I don't know. I don't know which 66
I believe
those
Liam
get.
copied over the 66 setup from the Great Western version.
Right. Boom, done.
Glorious.
That was the end of that. So let's go back to the chat. Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry. I did not mean to have that face on me. Somebody said that I was yapping and I had a grumpy face on me. The message, the good news is you don't have to listen to me yap for much longer, because that is the end of the live stream. Well, you do have to listen to me yap a bit longer, because I do have to go through the admin bits as well. But let's get the admin bits in front of my face. Perfect. There we go. Oh, should I read out the full title again?
Do it.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, everybody, that was the Train Sim World 6 preview livestream, Southern BR Class 171 and BR 377/3 with East Coastway Remastered. You saw a few different services this evening. You saw a 171 service, a 377 service, and was there a 313 service in there?
Yep.
There was, yeah. I must have been yapping. But we obviously had that last Class 66 service. It comes with 322 playable services in total. With all of the layers, you have 376 playable services. The layers are listed in the Coming Soon article, my first ever Coming Soon article, by the way, that I wrote. But the layers are as follows. We've got the Railhead Treatment Train, Brighton Main Line, the Thameslink Class 700, Southeastern High Speed Class 20, Class 86/2 coaches only, the Tees Valley Line, ROG Class 37, Flying Scotsman, who we saw earlier, but he was getting a lift. The Class 33 and the Riviera Line Class 150 as an AI. There's 3 different scenarios. We talked through 2 of them earlier. Tyler, do you know the scenarios off by heart? Did we show the scenarios off at the start?
I don't remember their names, but one is there's been a bridge strike, so you have an emergency speed restriction over the affected bridge. There's one where you're driving a 171, you have to rescue a failed 377, and there's one where the third rail has iced over on the Seaford branch, so you have to take your 171 to Seaford to provide passenger service on that line.
Nice. Perfect. Okay. We've not currently got a date locked down for this or the East Coastway Remaster. Keep an eye out on our socials and in the community spaces. There we go. So we've not got a date locked down for that, but we are hoping to release in February. The prices, which I know have got correct, they are in front of me and they are right this time. It's £12.99 British pounds, €15.99 and $16.99 for the class 171 and 377/3 for East Coastway Remastered. If you already have East Coastway, the original East Coastway, you will get the remaster for free. If you don't own East Coastway, it's out now. The remaster is not, but East Coastway has been out, as Matt said earlier, it's been a while. And that is £24.99 British pounds, €29.99, $29.99. The article does list all of the improvements that come with East Coastway as well. We've listed them a couple of times on the stream tonight, but if you're watching this back or you've skimmed through or you've missed it, they are on that as well. That's everything, right? That's everything. Yeah.
Find the cats. 6 cats. That's my challenge for the community. 6
cats. There are 6 station cats that have been added. We saw one earlier. You have to find the 6 station cats. You win bragging rights. Is that right, Tyler? It's bragging rights.
Absolutely.
Yeah, first person bragging rights.
You got to name them all. That's how we know you found them.
Oh, yeah. No cheating. Okay, that's a good one.
I know what they're all called. You can't fool me. I named them.
You named them?
I did.
I know I want to know what the names are, but you can't tell me here.
You've got to go and
Maybe
find
my
them.
challenge for Harry: find all 6 cats.
Yeah, you've got to find them.
I'm going to have a look tomorrow. I'm on this tomorrow. I'm going to have a proper look tomorrow. I'm going to be having a proper. I'll be having a proper look at it when I take some screenshots tomorrow. I think that's it. That's it. The only thing I can say about like future live streams coming up is Matt, you are doing some stuff for special effect for Game Blast.
Next weekend.
Not this weekend.
Not this weekend.
Next weekend. So keep your eye out for that, but we will be obviously posting the RFTV stuff. We've once again had somebody ask about a release date. No release date for this currently. We're looking at releasing it at some point in February. So keep your eye on community spaces and on socials. But otherwise, that is everything from me. I think I've yapped everyone's ears into auditory comas. So I think we can probably wrap up there. Matt, I didn't ask the usual question. Did you have fun? What was your favourite bit of the evening?
So I'm a big fan of the 313, but I must admit the 171 provides a really nice experience. So I'm looking forward to driving a bit more of the 171 on here.
I like the 171 as well. It's just a good drive. I don't feel stressed driving this at all.
Well, compared to the usual experience on this is electric trains, right? The 171 being a diesel hydraulic is a different drive. So.
Yeah. And Tyler, did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Yeah, we love you being here. Vibes are always spot on, immaculate.
I'll be back for the next one.
Yes, we did it. We didn't frighten him. The Q&A section will be posted in the forums tomorrow as well. That is everything from myself, everything from us. We will see you again soon. Keep an eye out on everything for release date, and have a good rest of the week/weekend.
Cheers, everybody. Bye.
Bye.